First of all, we want to say thank you to everyone for joining us today in celebrating Dr. Brender's retirement from Texas A&M and the beginning of her new chapter in life. My name is Lene Hutchison, and I work in the Office of Research at the School of Public Health. I've had the wonderful blessing of working for Dr. Brender for the past 5 years. This is such a bittersweet occasion, as we have all greatly benefited from Dr. Brender's leadership and friendship over the years. Dr. Brender, we want to say thank you for all of your service and sacrifice to the school and the university. We know it was tremendously difficult to work in College Station and live in that other city down the road. You have clocked so many hours and miles on Highway 21. We want to thank you. We want to say thank you to Dr. Brender's husband, Dr. Dennis Brender, and her daughter, Valerie, and son-in-law, Blake. We feel like we know you, for their love and support. We know that behind every great person is a wonderfully supportive and understanding family. A number of us have contributed to this video for you, Dr. Brender, as a small token of our appreciation for your tireless service. If I were to include every accolade you have received over the years, this would be a documentary. However, I'm told to keep this to just a few minutes. Dr. Brender's career is one marked with tremendous success, and her record stands on its own. Time and time again, you have told me that one's legacy ultimately lies in the students impacted, the research conducted, and the service over self. President Harry Truman said, "It is amazing what you can accomplish if you do not care who gets the credit." Your career speaks to this belief. Dr. Brender, thank you for all of your years of service and the manner in which you have conducted your career with grace and humility always. You have a true servant's heart. We know your retirement from Texas A&M is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, and we wish you all the very best.
Howdy, I'm Robert Nobles, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Research at the University of Tennessee. I'm joining you today to wish Jean Brender a happy and enjoyable retirement. She is graciously and willingly entering into this phase of her life with class that she's exhibited throughout her career. She helped students understand what the true nature of being a responsible citizen as a scientist in the community actually meant. And she spent some time mentoring students, and I think that's one of her greatest attributes. She's a fabulous individual, a wonderful mentor. I worked alongside of her when we were trying to restructure the IRB, the Institutional Review Board that reviewed all of human subjects for the institution. She was instrumental in the process of enhancing our collective human subjects research platform, which is indicative of what her career really symbolized as an environmental activist, as a mentor, as someone that is incredibly dedicated in her training and service activities. It is my pleasure to join you all today and just tell you, Jean, that you are truly something special, something that has touched my life, and that I'm going to continue to keep with me as I continue to do my learning, teaching activities, service activities within the institution and the institutions for which that I serve. Thank you so much for all that you've contributed.
Hi, I'm Courtney Melty. I graduated in 2012 with an MSPH in epidemiology. During my time as a student at the School of Public Health, Dr. Brender not only was a professor of my epidemiology coursework, but she also served as the chair of my thesis committee. It's through Dr. Brender's support, encouragement, and mentorship that I was able to secure my current position at Baylor College of Medicine. I work with the Department of Surgery as a clinical research program coordinator and analyst, and I advise on study design and statistical analysis, working with surgeons who are interested in surgical outcomes research. I remember talking with Dr. Brender and bonding over our love of Washington as we both went to the University of Washington, and also talking about her plans for retirement in Hawaii. So Dr. Brender, I just wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me over the years, and best wishes. I hope that you have a wonderful retirement in paradise, and thank you again.
Hi everyone, I'm Mayura Shinde. I'm a former SRPH student, and I'm currently working with HealthCore at Boston. I have known Dr. Brender for almost 6 years now, and she has been my advisor during my master's and the DRPH program. And I also worked with her on several of her research projects. Dr. Brender has been a great mentor, teacher, and friend. She taught me great skills, which has made me a better researcher today. I loved attending her classes, especially the small anecdotes that she shared with us of her experiences while working at the State Health Department. And I certainly miss the one-on-one meetings that we had together, Dr. Brender. She was very supportive throughout my DRPH program, and I was really fortunate to have her as my mentor. Dr. Brender encouraged me to present our work at several scientific conferences. And in fact, this reminds me of the first SER conference that Anne and I attended together at Montreal, Canada. It was funny because when we arrived at Montreal, we noticed that all the public signs were printed in French, and Dr. Brender shared with us her experience when using the train and not knowing how much to pay because it was all in French. But she did take us around after the conference to a hotel, and she was very excited to show the old Montreal area. And since then, we attended the SER conference every single year, and we had great fun together. Dr. Brender, we all are going to miss you a lot, and I would like to wish you a happy retirement and all the best wherever you plan to settle, in Hawaii or in Seattle. We love you a lot.
Hi everybody, my name is Vong, and I'm currently a postdoc at the University of Cincinnati. I've known Dr. Brender for about 8 years now. She was my professor, my advisor, and the chair of my dissertation committee. I have countless memorable moments with Dr. Brender, and most of them, unfortunately, that I remember very clearly are the ones that involve me making a complete fool of myself. And one that I recall distinctly involves Mayura, Dr. Brender, and myself, and we were discussing some research articles in Dr. Brender's office. One of the covariates, or one of the risk factors listed, was possessed pets. Immediately thought that this meant that the cat or the dog was possessed by demons. I kept thinking about demons and cats and dogs, and I was thinking, how would they measure that? Is there a way to measure that? There has to be a way to measure that. Obviously, it's in the article. My eyes quickly dart to Dr. Brender, seeking help. My eyes are ginormous at this point. And Dr. Brender just looks at me. And when our eyes connect, she starts laughing hysterically because she knows exactly what I'm thinking. And at that exact moment, when I hear her laughter just booming in my ears, I know, oh, it means that someone had a pet, like they own a cat or a dog. It's one of my favorite memories with Dr. Brender because it just shows how an amazing advisor she is, because she just kind of disregards these idiotic moments with her students and sees her students for more than what they are. You know how I feel about you. I couldn't ask for a better advisor, and I feel a little bad for the future students who are unable to learn from you and your wisdom and your guidance, but I'm happy that you are reaching a new part of your life, and I wish you all the best in your retirement. So Dr. Brender, just happy retirement.